I am going to do a quick video on doing a zigzag or a Victorian braid, whatever you want to call it. Here are my two ribbons, well actually three. There's a silver diamond dust on here. So I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna switch this down so you can see my hands. And let me see, hopefully you can see that this way. Okay, I'm gonna flip my printed ribbon upside down. And I just got the middle. I don't know, I just did 5 yards. I always end up with a ton of extra ribbon when I'm doing this, but I'm doing 5 yards. With the extra ribbon, I just cut it and make loops. So, kind of started like a victory braid, and it is easy to get confused between doing the victory braid and doing this zigzag braid. But I had a friend, Christy, who kind of explained it's 4 folds on each side, so that I do try and count it out as I'm doing it. So you'll do it like make an X like this, and then you're gonna fold down this side. So now you have kind of like an A going through, and then you fold back the right side. Sorry, get this better. You fold back the right side and you fold forward the left. And this is where it gets kind of tricky for me because I always forget how it's supposed to go. But so it kind of looks like that. And then from here, I start, let me get this all straight here. This is where I wish I had a camera that went over my desk. Okay. Get this all straight. And then from here, I fold up the left side. So fold it up and then under. Move this out of the way. And then, let's see, how do we do this again? And then fold this back, fold the left back. Hold on, let me try this again. I got to get it straight in my head. Fold up and under. And then around. Let me see, is that right? I could be doing this wrong. I could be going to a victory. So let's see. And then on the left fold, on the right fold it up and over. Yeah, I'm doing it right. And then fold it down and under. It's just keeping it straight and nice and tight is the hard part. Okay, so now let's see. We're gonna start with the left. Gonna fold the top left up and under the orange on the other side. Gonna fold the bottom left under and under the orange on the right side. Hopefully you can still see. And then the left bottom, you're gonna fold it up and under the top orange on the right, and then down and around. Okay. So let's start this again. I'll count it out, the steps. So we're on the right-hand side. We're gonna do the top right to the back, and then under the orange on the left, and pull it out. Refrain from bending it backwards because that's where I always got mixed up. Oops. Okay. So refrain from bending it backwards because that's where I always got mixed up, trying to go from the zigzag to the Victorian or to the Victory. So just leave it out. This one gets folded forward and then under the orange and pulled out to the left. Then your bottom right gets folded up and under the top orange. Nice and snug, and then folded down. And then around that bottom black. So now you're getting that zigzag shape. Okay. So now we go to the left. And I will count out the folds. So one to the front. Two to the back. 3 to the back and up. And then 4 down and around. So now we're on the right hand side. I'm going to do the top again. We always start with the top one on each side. Top to the back. Remember, we can't flip to the front because there's no lip there. So this is how I always remember. I look for that lip, and it's like, well, you can't flip it the other side. So you flip it to the back. And then underneath your other side's orange. And remember, refrain from pulling this one back. And then this right hand side goes up and then under. And I'm sorry if I'm trying to keep this in scope. And then the bottom goes up and then under that top orange. So that's 3 folds, and then this is your 4th fold. Folding it down, making that V, and then folding it across. And making that snug there. So now you've made that V. Now you're on your left hand side, and you're gonna take the top left, fold it up under your right side orange, and then around. Don't fold it back. The bottom goes around the back, sorry. And then across, don't fold it back. And then the bottom black goes around the back, up around the back, and then above your orange on the right hand side, and then fold it down, and then around. So I will do it without me talking through it so you can just kind of see. I'm gonna be on the right hand side this time because it's the highest one on your, if you're looking at the ribbon, at the actual braid, it's the highest one. So you're always gonna start with the highest one. So if you put that, like a hand there, you can see that this ribbon is higher than that. So you're gonna start on that side. So we'll do the right, and I will shut up so you can see. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Again, it's just, so now we're gonna do the left-hand side. So again, up, the top one goes to the front and under your far right hand, under your far right hand ribbon. Then the next one down, the next ribbon down on the right will go behind. And then under that far right hand ribbon, the center ribbon. And then, so that's 2 folds. And then the last one on the left will go up to the back and then under this top right hand ribbon. So that's 3 folds, and then this is 4 folds down and then around. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. That's, like I said, I had a friend of mine explain it as 4 folds on each side, and that helped me out. So the other day I was sitting outside with my husband and I was like counting out how many folds I did. So, all right, thanks, bye.